Hello students, welcome to another session of e-learning in Panchkarma. Today we will be covering first module of what is the last karma amongst the Panchkarma, that is Raktamokshan. What is Raktamokshan? It is a technical term employed to denote procedures in which vitiated blood from the body is expelled out by specific methods. They are also called as parasurgical methods. It is also referred to as the fifth karma amongst Panchkarma. In this, the reason behind including it in Panchkarma is that vitiated pith causes vitiation of Rakta due to Ashray Bhav and gets specified with Nirhan of Rakta through Raktamokshan. A question here arises that is Raktamokshan actually one amongst Panchkarma or not? As we all know, Acharya Charak did not include Raktamokshan amongst Panchkarma, and he included Vaman, Virechan, Anuvasan Basti, Asthapan Basti, and Shiro Virechan as Panchkarma. But so, how did Raktamokshan get included amongst Panchkarma, and according to whom? Acharya Bhagbhat and Dallan were the first acharyas who have included Asavasruti or Raktamokshan amongst the Panchkarma, and Acharya Dallan had referred to one another Acharya without naming that they include Raktamokshan amongst Panchkarma. As to how it is included, it is explained that as Pitt stays as with Ashray Bhav in Rakta Dhatu and travels across the body and causes vitiation and various disorders. Therefore, its Shodhan through Raktamokshan helps in pacifying the diseases, hence it is included in Panchkarma. Shabdakalpadrum defines Raktamokshan as Raktasya Mokshanam Raktamokshanam, meaning a procedure of letting out impure blood from the body is known as Raktamokshan. Here, mokshan means liberating, emancipating, shedding, or causing to flow of Rakta. Synonyms of Raktamokshan include Asarvisravan, Shonitamokshan, Raktanirharan, Raktasravan, Raktaharan, or Asarvisuddhi. There are various types or methods through which Raktamokshan can be done. It is classified into two forms. Sashastra, that is one which is done with the help of Shastra, or Ashastra or Anushastrakrit, one which is done without the help of any Shastra or with the help of Anushastra. They include Siraved and Prachan Karma in Sashastra type of Raktamokshan, Jaloka, Shring, Alabu, and Ghati in Anushastrakrit or Ashastrakrit type of Raktamokshan. What is the importance of Raktamokshan and why it is such an important procedures in all the Panchkarma? For this, first we should understand what is Rakta and what is its importance. We all know that Rakt is the second dhatu of our body and it plays a very important role in by its various karma. While describing the importance of Rakt, Acharya Sushruta has said, Dehasya Rudiram Moolam, Rudrin eva Dharyat, means the root of the body is Rakt and body is sustained verily by blood, and as such, Rakt should be protected carefully, as in fact, Rakt is life, Raktam Jeev iti sthiti. It is also included amongst the Dash Pranayatan, and Acharya Sushrut has gone so far as to consider Rakt as the fourth dosh. It is one of the other reasons why Raktamokshan is included in Panchkarm by various acharyas. Also, while describing karma of each dhatu, Pridhanam, Jivanam, Lepaha, etc., acharyas have stated that Rakta plays a crucial role of Jivan, that is, it maintains life. Not only that, Rakt is one of the very few dhatus which clearly depict the Panchabhautik effect. Therefore, Rakt is Panchabhautik. आचार्य सुश्रुत से विसृता द्रवता रागः स्पंदनम लघुता तथा भूमि आदि नाम गुणाहि एते दृश्यन्ते च अत्र शोणिते means shonit, that is rakt, reflects visra or amagandh due to bhu and prithvi mahabhut, द्रवता due to jal or आप mahabhut, rag, that is lalima or arakt varni due to tej and agni mahabhut, spandan due to vayu mahabhut, and Laguta due to Akash Mahabhut. Therefore, it depicts presence of all the five Mahabhut clearly. That is another importance of Raktadhatu. What is the importance and benefits of Raktamokshan? Acharyas have stated various explanations, and it is said that Raktamokshan is the ideal treatment when doshas get vitiated by Rakt and Pitta. It is an important line of management for all the Rakta Pradosha Vikar. Acharya Charak has stated that Raktamokshan is the most important treatment when a disease is not subsiding even after being treated with Snigdha, Ruksha, Sheet or Ushna Upakram. Acharya Sushruta stated that those who undergo Raktamokshan at proper time and interval will not suffer from disorders like Twakadosh, Granthi, Shov and other Rakta Vikar. Therefore, Raktamokshan is a very important and vital treatment. Raktamokshan has also been advised to be performed in Sharad Ritu as Rakta undergoes vitiation by Kala Swabhav in this Ritu and mostly due to Pitta vitiation. Acharya Sushruta has gone so far as to declare that Siravyad, which is a type of Raktamokshan, can be considered as half of the treatment in Shalya Tantra, just like Basti is considered half of the treatment in Kaya Chikitsa. What are the symptoms of Raktadushti? It can be classified into Vata association, Pitta association, and Kapha association. Although when Rakta is dusht, more or less Pitta will also be dusht. But due to Tartam Bhav, various symptoms will appear. If Rakta Dushti is due to Vat association, there will be symptoms as such Fenil Rakta, Arun, Krishnab, Parush, Tanu. Rakta will be Shigragam and Shigraskandi. If Rakta Dushti is due to association with Pitta, Rakta will become Neel, Peet, Harit, Shyav, Visragandhi, Anisht Pipalika and Makshika. Means if Pipalika or Makshika they taste or eat that blood, they will die or they will not be attracted towards this blood and it will be Askandi in nature. And if Rakta is Dusht in association with Kapha Dhatu, Kapha Dosha, then the symptoms will be Garikodak Pratiksha, Snigdha, Sheet, Bahal, Pichal, Chirasravi, and Maspeshi Prabha. We all know the various reasons of Rakta Dushti, and students are advised to read all those various reasons behind Rakta Dushti being occurring or occurrence of Rakta Dushti. Now we will study indications and contraindications of Rakta Mokshan. So, indications of Rakta Mokshan can be classified under various heads to understand them in a better way. So, the way in which Rakta Mokshan can be done is from 16 to 70 years. preferred Ritu to perform Rakta Mokshan is Sharad. It can be done in various Lokvikar like Sarvapusht and Visarp, in various Shudra Rog like Ajigallika, Arunshika, Chip, Punak, यौवन पीढ़ी का न्यच्छ व्यंग अलजी नीलिका पाददारी अलसक इंद्रलुप्त दारुणक श्लीपद and Vrandshot in various forms of Udar, especially Plihodar and Yakrutodar, in all types of Vidradi except Sarvaj Vidradi, in various Vat Vyadhi like Gridrasi, Abbahut, Vatishonat, Kroshtuk Shirsh, Khanj, Pangu, Bahushosh, and Vishwachi, and various other disorders like Stan Rog, Mutravriddhi, Parshashur, Prameh Pidika, in some forms of Jwar like Trityaka and Chaturtak, and in some Manas Rog like Unmad and Apasmar. There are various contraindications of Raktamokshan, but they can be summarized to understand in a better way in three categories, that is, one related to Shodhan Avastha, one related to physiological condition, and another related to diseases. In relation to Shodhan Avastha, where Raktamokshan is contraindicated, include Snehapeet, that is one who has just taken Snehan, Vamit, Virikt, Asthapit, and Anuvasit. Means all those who have just undergone these treatments should not be given Raktamokshan and shall be waited for Pariharkal to end. In various physiological conditions like Garmini, Balavastha, Bhiru, Parishrant, Upavasit, Pipasit, Jagrat means one who has undergone Jagaran, and those who are Krish. And in diseased conditions like Shwas, Kas, Shosh, Murchit, Pravridajwar, Akshepak, Pakshaghat, Sarvangasho, Pandu, Ruksh, Strikarshit, Madhyap, Atyadik Led, one who has Arsh, and Udar, which are other than the two which are indicated in indications, that is Jalodar, Vatodar, and Pittodar. In these Udar Avastha, Raktamokshan should not be performed. With this, we come towards the end of this session, and in next session, we will be covering the Purv Pradhan and Paschat Karma of various forms of Raktamokshan. I advise students to read about the various causes behind Rakta being getting dusht, that is Rakta Dushti Hetu. Thank you.